Yesterday, I had someone on my Facebook page who lamented that they are not in a place in life where they feel that they're living their full potential. And the message in the Facebook page kind of alluded to the fact that they felt that they were not needed. A lot of people responded with a lot of encouragement to this person, but let's just face it. It's terrible. It's terrible to be in that place where you don't feel fulfilled. It just sucks. Interestingly enough, when I was driving to work this morning, I was listening to a devotional by Rick Warren, and he was talking about waiting. And he reminded us of the fact that as modern human beings, we are not very good at waiting. Now, I can tell that in my small kids. They hate waiting for anything, but it doesn't seem like as we grow older, our culture teaches us the virtue of patience and how to truly wait on anything, like a farmer would wait for his crop to grow so that he can eventually harvest that crop. And yet the waiting season is such an important season in our lives. And as frustrating as a waiting season can be, it's so important to understand that sometimes those waiting seasons is the most important part of preparing you and getting you ready for the next season in your life. I remember when I was 26 years old, I felt the same. I had a job, but I wasn't really fulfilled, and I was so frustrated. And so I really started to wrestle with my purpose and wrestle in prayer with God about what I should do with my life. And it was another 2 years before I eventually landed on something that I did for the next 13 years of my life that I thoroughly enjoyed. And yet, if I think about those 2 years, a lot of things were happening within those 2 years within me, changing my perspective, changing my attitude. And I was also learning a lot of valuable lessons. And when my opportunity eventually arrived 2 years later, I was ready for it. And I think if that opportunity came any earlier, I probably would not have been emotionally, mentally ready to take on that task, that opportunity that was afforded me. So I think rather than getting frustrated and becoming impatient during that time of waiting, a very good attitude to develop is, what can I learn during this time of waiting? What can I do to prepare myself for the preferred future that I imagine that I'm going into? And sometimes the longer you wait, it means the bigger the thing is that's waiting out there for you. So don't despise or don't get frustrated with those times of waiting. At the right time, in the right season, the right doors are going to open for you, and you are going to be ready and well prepared to take on what it is, whatever life gives you at that point in time. So if you're in that time of preparation, embrace it, learn as much as you can, and don't lose hope. Your time will come at the right time. Speak to you in another video.